Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are going to talk about Venom. But first of all, look at that health bar. That is a variant level fight down in less than 10 seconds. Now this path is just made for Venom, and we're going to showcase a few fights here. It does have bleed invulnerability and everything, but then like after 3-4 fights we are going to move on to some normal situations to showcase how a rank 3 6-star Venom would feel in usual questing and everything. But do keep in mind that he is just an amazing character for variants. He is great for variant 2 because he is an XL character. He's great for variant 5 because he is like symbiote character, and then he is also a villain, so he is amazing for variant 6. And it's not like you can use him there. He's one of the best options there, especially for variant 2 and variant 6. Like variant 6 quest number, there are two quests where if you have armor break you don't give opponent any power, and Venom, he doesn't even need synergies. His heavy attack has a permanent armor break and you can just go and have a great time with that. Plus bleed invulnerability is something that we have seen in multiple variants and some other endgame content as well. And Venom generally, like, he is just an extremely easy to understand character. Like, he's not complicated at all, but at the same time he's extremely effective as well, which is just great combination, especially for newer players. Like, you just be aggressive, do a lot of damage. You can like if you use a special one, opponent has buffs, you get some regeneration out of that. And you also have the armor breaks on the heavy attack. We do have a Killmonger fight as well, like a pretty stacked version of Killmonger, and you're going to see like he is pretty good. Like, he did pretty good against him. I mean, there are, of course, like you can't compare him to characters like Corvus Glaive, Hyperion, Captain Marvel movie, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Those 4 or 5 characters I do think are just better than Venom. But at the same time, I personally, like, if he is my only cosmic option, which at the moment he is, and this is the CCP beta, but if I get a TFICC on the main server, and if I have him awakened, because in that he's unawakened, then even though he doesn't need the awaken ability, but I don't like gold stars and his prestige sucks as it is, I think. But yeah, then I'd probably take him to rank 3 to become Thronebreaker and everything. So yeah, I do think that he is an extremely powerful character, and just the combination of the tags of the utility, I do think that he will always be useful in various situations. Now Mephisto is not a great matchup, but you can see like he's doing alright. Yeah, we are taking some aura damage, but because of bleed invulnerability, like this path is just extremely quick. And yeah, so let's move on to something. So this is the Killmonger fight that I was talking about. As you can see, like, this guy has a decent amount of health, 40,000 PI, and it also has oscillate, so it's going to not be a very short fight. I guess if you have a Corvus Glaive with charges, then he would be a better option, but if you don't, then Venom can get it done. And even a rank 1, rank 2 Venom can get it done. He also has another great piece of utility, which is just the number of buffs he has, because we have been seeing buffed up every single month in the Cavalier difficulty, and that is like the Cosmic Chapter, you get the aptitude buff. So Venom is just a great counter to buffed up in general. And you also has like the evade counter thing with against the Spider-Verse character. We did have a symbiote Spider-Man earlier in this video, but he just went down in like 10 seconds because of the bleed vulnerability, so we didn't get to see his evade counter working, but it does work against Spider-Verse characters, which is great because a pretty decent amount of evade characters in this game. Like, the only evade character that I can think of that is not a Spider-Verse is Nightcrawler, and I'm sure there are more. I'm just not remembering them. Like, Mr. Fantastic also has some kind of evade, but a lot of evade characters in this game are Spider-Verse, so that is great. And it is useful, like in Alliance 4. I don't see this placement that much now, but there was a time where the right most, like, I'm not talking about 2-3 years ago, this is very recent. So the rightmost mini boss, there was a Spider Gwen was a very common placement there, and that node has Limber, which made it really annoying, and Venom was just the best option there. I mean, if you have Corvus with True Strike, I guess that would also work. But Venom, there's just no risk there. Like, she won't evade, and you can block and bait heavy attacks to get your opening and everything. So he's again just incredibly simple and incredibly effective. So let's take a look at his damage. He doesn't need any synergies, and we are not boosted at the moment. We're not running suicide masteries. So this is what you get out of a rank 3 6-star Venom, and you can see like we have some blades going on, 6000 medium, 4000 light attacks. The damage combined with utility does make him a pretty decent package. I will again say that compared to characters like Corvus, Captain Marvel movie, and characters who have both utility and just crazy damage, they are obviously better, but at the same time Venom is really good. Like 72 hits to take down Winter Soldier without suicide masteries, not bad at all. He takes a little bit of ramp up, but at the same time it's not a really long ramp up, so it's fine. Like, he is really good. So this is going to be the final fight of this video, this Captain Marvel, and you're going to see like bleeds, they just proc really frequently, and we're going to gain buffs. You can always use a special 2 and convert them into furies, get a really good damage phase going, and you can I really like his SP1. When the opponent has buffs, again you can get some regeneration out of it. Use your heavy attacks for the armor break. Is not the biggest armor break in the game, but there are some situations where you just want the armor break, nodes in the newest variant and characters like Killmonger, Emma Frost. So yeah, here like you can see we went for the special 2. Now we have all those furies. This AI is a little bit defensive, so it didn't get too much attacks going in, but you can see like 7000 8000 medium attacks without suicide masteries is pretty decent. Like, if you turn them on, I think he can go above 10k for sure. And I mean, technically people have even taken him in Labyrinth and soloed the, I did see KT1, he soloed the Labyrinth of Legends Star-Lord. So yeah, he could be used there. Not the best option, but an option. So that is basically going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Like this video, share with your alliance, and stay safe. Bye bye.